Dark Spectre Design Works. We make it. Howdy, folks. Thanks for taking a look at my new series, Hunts and Hauls. We're going to start off here at Target in beautiful, well, not really, it's just another suburb, but Lombard, Illinois. That looks like caddies on clearance, along with the other Shang-Chi and possibly other Marvel Legends. Not sure which ones, I didn't check, but... And the Transformers section, at least for Voyagers and Leaders, is completely empty. Same old for Kingdom, RCs, and the fossilizers and stuff. Oh, Air Razor was pretty tough to come by there for a little while, but she's become pretty easy. Some Wrestlers. And look at that, not one Black Series. You'll see a trend going on today with that. Well, Skull God, but he's been pretty easy to come by. And look, He-Man and Skeletor Origins. What a shocker. Now we're moving on to their collectibles / NECA section. It's an absolute disaster area, but that's really not that uncommon either, so. Yeah, and for some reason around here they put the DC Multiverse in the normal toy aisle and in the collectibles section, so. Not sure if they do that everywhere, but. And just a big mess of crap over here. That Buffy figure is absolutely terrible. I should have shown it, but it's really friggin' bad. And of course I had to take a look at the Iron Maiden figures, because Maiden's my favorite, and it's pretty rare that you see anything Iron Maiden related in Target, but I absolutely hate the reaction lines, so I did not get these. Well, it works for some characters, I guess, but not really for Eddie. And pretty much the same old as far as NECA goes. Aliens, Gremlins, and Freddy's and Jason's, which I have no issues with. I love them all, but yeah, that's all they ever have. And The Thing is another one of my favorite horror movies, but that McCready is just god-awful. I'm sorry, that likeness is just off. And I probably wouldn't get him even if he was perfect, because I want the monsters, or the things, so... But it just sucks that he's that bad. I haven't seen these alien figures too much, so that was kind of cool to see, but nothing exciting. And I really would like to get these Puppet Master figures, but they are not in scale with the rest of the horror collection, so they'd have to go on their own shelf, which I don't have room for, so I had to pass on them. And now we're moving on to Target and Villa Park, not too far from the Lombard store. This is my hometown Target. I'm here far too often. I think that model kit just got debuted this week, the week that I was here, so during one of the collector cons or whatever the hell is stupid things that they're doing that don't work. Usually don't have too much success at this store, but once in a while, since I'm here often, I find something good. But this video should just be titled Disappointment, because, yeah, you'll see why. Just seeing if they had the new Toonie Terrors out. I don't know when those are supposed to come out, but I'm all caught up on that line. The boys, likeness isn't very good on him. And more of the same. Back to the Future, Friday, Gremlins, etc. Which I'm glad they're available to people who don't have them. But and off to the normal toy section. Hey, look, doesn't this look familiar? More RCs. Huffer was kind of hard to come by there for a little while, as well as Air Razor, but he's become fairly easy. More clearance legends. And look, one Black Series, Grief. Not exaggerating, he's probably been here for about 6 to 7 months. Whenever that wave came out, they got him in, and he's been here since. These little minis are kind of cute. And those, the Sky Sleds are on clearance, along with that Babu. I think the Sky Sled was 15, Babu was 12 or 13, I think. And some Targets are clearancing out the cats as well, so... And look! Origin Skeletor and He-Man again. Whoa. And for some reason, yeah, they put the He-Mans over here at this one. I don't know why. JP stuff's pretty empty, but they also have a whole end cap display, so I think that's why. And now we're moving on to the bane of my existence, Walmart. Now, I understand these companies' mentality of we have to be at mass retail. I totally understand that, but this is a embarrassment. This is a joke. This is so aggravating. Now, I'm going to be completely transparent. This is a Sunday night, like late night, like I think I started at 9, so, which is a lot of times when I do go out later at night. So yeah, you can blame it on the weekend wiping stuff out, but this is not abnormal. This is the normal. Empty pegs, the whole aisle. Doesn't matter what time of year, doesn't matter what time of day. Somebody was saying, I can't remember where, but, oh, well, Walmart's doing an August reset, so they're going to be kind of low, but this is not abnormal. Like I said, this is the normal. I don't think this Walmart has had a Black Series figure in well over a year. I've never seen Classified here. The only thing they seem to ever get is Legends occasionally, and some Transformers. But yeah, I mean, the pegs are just, they're empty. Except for super common stuff that nobody really cares about. This was kind of cool to see. I don't know how rare that is, but, I mean, I already have Optimus and Rat Trap, so I'm not interested. That might be the only gem in 2 Walmarts. And now here's their quote-unquote collectibles section. Yeah, it's just a couple of pops. And now this is my hometown, Walmart, Villa Park. Same story. Empty pegs. He-Man and Skeletor. I think this was the only somewhat interesting thing I saw was Death Dealer, which, I mean, I don't think that's necessarily a rare figure. I know it's a little tougher to come by, but yeah, that's it. I mean... Oh, I didn't notice when I was there that AEW figure. I know those are... They were really tough to come by. I think they're a little bit easier to get now, but I just saw that now while I was recording the audio. A few more of the newer Legends, but I've seen these a few times now. I don't think they're typically difficult to come across. That Death Strike's great, though. And yeah, these Netflix Transformers, I guess, are kind of a cool find. I mean, I haven't seen them that much, but once again, they're not difficult to come across. And this is their quote-unquote collectible section. This one just recently got a remodel, because I didn't even have this forever. but as you can tell, it's still empty. So this is why, once again, store exclusives are such an issue for me. You want to give these retailers exclusives, and if that's part of your contract and that's part of what gets you into the door at these retailers, I totally get that. That's good business sense. You want to be where people are. You want to have your products where a lot of people are, and a lot of people go to Walmart and Target. Their products are not available at these stores. I think I've seen one turtle set in a Walmart since the entire line. Those 2-packs came out, 2 years ago now? And of course I already had the 2-pack that they had. And yeah, this Walmart just got this section. Every once in a while, I would come across a random NECA Jason figure or something in the normal toy aisle, but they never had a proper collectible section. And as of me recording this audio, which is August 8th, this section is now gone, and everything that was on this section is on a cart behind the counter with some weird note on it saying, do not display until something or other. I should have taken a picture of it, but so yeah, that's the issue with trying to collect action figures at retail, which online's great, but there's something nice about just being able to go to a store and just buying the product. Oh, and here's one more trip to the Villa Park Target. There's not even going to really say much because it's the same old crap here. This particular this particular Target, I think, does not wait for the NECA reps, because those NECA reps don't come along very often, at least. And I've come here, like when a turtle set is out or something and I'm looking really hard for it, I'll come here 5, 6, 7 days a week, and they'll have different NECA product, sometimes every day, or at least a few times during that visit. So I think they just kind of said fuck it, and when they get the NECA stuff in, they put it out. And then, yeah, same old stuff in the normal toy aisle. I don't think they changed anything, and this is almost, a week? These Ghostbusters are new, which are, for what they are, kind of cool, but I like the little ghosts they come with. So yeah, I mean, Target's a little bit better than Walmart. I'll give them that, but... Oh, and here's their exclusive T-Rex, which I thought was going to be this big deal because they had that pre-order red card thing, but I've seen this Target had a bunch, and then Lombard, which I don't think I recorded, had like a dozen of them, if not more, so... Yeah, not very exciting. And then here we are at Walmart again, almost a week later, and look at that. The same exact shit. And look at that, empty aisle. Now that little piece of paper on the back, I think that's the quote-unquote reset. That usually is like a planogram that tells them where to put the stuff, so... But, I mean... Yeah, it would be easier to do a reset without the shelves stocked. I get that. But this is normal. I mean... The Villa Park Walmart that we're looking at right now has been empty for years. I think the only time I found something here was because I went late at night and they were stocking and it was on the shelf, on the pallet, and I took it off the damn pallet. And no, I don't buy every single one that's in there. I actually go stock the shelf myself if I do that and put stuff out. I'll take one or maybe two if somebody's looking for it. And yeah, same Netflix Transformers. And unfortunately those pallets did not have any toys on them, so... Alright, now we're going to move on to an actually goods store, for a change. This is Crush Collectibles in Elmhurst, which is next town over from me. I'm very lucky that I have a awesome collectible shop right down the street. The owner, Charlie's great. He let me film in here. Yeah, his prices are all really fair, even on quote-unquote, rare, expensive stuff. Yeah, they'll be a little bit more than the normal retail, but he doesn't rip anybody off. He also buys, sells, trades, which is awesome, but can be kind of dangerous because, if you're selling something because you need the money and you're like, I'll just take credit, and then you end up using it in the store, obviously. So, but yeah, I'm not going to talk too much during this just because there's so much stuff to go over. He does basically everything. New collectibles from the big companies. He does, Super 7, NECA, Hasbro, Hot Toys. He does some cards, Sideshow, statues, quarter scale, premium format stuff. I mean, vintage, just Legos. Pretty much you name it, if it's quote-unquote collectible, he probably has it or can get it, so. Yeah, he's got lots of loose stuff, which is always great for me, who doesn't care about mint and package. What usually happens if I'm looking for something and he doesn't have it right at that moment, and I get antsy and I go on eBay and spend whatever, 20, 25 bucks on it. Every time I do that, the next time I stop in, he's got it there, for 8 bucks or 10 bucks or something, so. Then I'll have a link to Crush's socials in the description below. He usually posts stuff that comes in to, entice you to come into the store every day or so. Alrighty, well, you saw the hunt. Now here's the haul. Start out with what I found at Crush when I went. I got lucky and somebody had just brought a big box of stuff in. A lot of cool stuff in there. A bunch of gremlins, which I already have a bunch of, so I didn't grab any of those. Normal gremlins, I should say. And some dial pieces. Some other stuff that was pretty snazzy, but, funds are always tight and you gotta pick and choose. But I did end up getting Rippersnapper. I'm trying to get all the animal Decepticons. He's part of Abominus from Power of the Primes. Cool little shark dude. I think from 2017, 18 maybe? And then, one of my, not really a grail piece, but something I saw on clearance 8 million times at Toys R Us for like $2 and just never grabbed it for whatever reason. The electric gremlin from Gremlins 2, the new batch. It's just basically a piece of blue plexiglass, I assume cut out on a laser or a Zund cutter. But yeah, nothing crazy, but looks cool on the shelf. And yeah, I've been wanting him for a while. He's going for a good amount of money, and he had him loose for a good price, so grabbed him. And then, this is kind of a big grail piece of mine. Chatterer, Cenobite from Hellraiser. This is old school NECA, probably 2012 maybe? Let's see if that'll... Oh, geez, 2003. Wow. I didn't even think it was quite that old. But, yeah. He's pretty cool. Old school, just swivel and cut articulation. He is missing his weapon, but it's just a chain with a hook at the end, which I can easily make. But he goes for pretty big bucks now, and gave him to me for a good price, especially since he was missing the weapon, so yeah, really excited about him. And then, about a week later, I went to a toy shop called Wax Packs. Never been there before. Met the owner, really cool guy. I didn't want to film in there, just because it was my first time, and I wanted to, introduce myself to the owner and just see. He seemed okay with it, so next time I go, I'll see if I can film in there. But it's a really cool shop, just north of me. Tons and tons and tons of stuff from every era, vintage, 60s, 70s, newer stuff, 90s, 2000X, and everything in between. What I grabbed there, an extra cannonball. I do have him already. Chris Teneme, who does the Master Debater videos with me, stole his blast effect from me. That jerk. So, I just have a torso. Upper torso, I should say, with his arms and head, and no blast effect. So, now I have a blast effect, and I'm going to do a custom using the Paladin legs. So that... Oh, jeez. Oh, there we go. So that he can either have legs or a blast effect, not either or. I think they're coming out with a 2-pack with Domino, I believe. Or Copycat. I think it's Copycat. I'm not really digging the design, so I'm just going to work on a custom. Plus, they're, always fun to do. And then, they also had Q-Fig Doctor Strange. I love the style of these guys. I don't have any. I just have Freddy, because, I like Freddy, if you didn't already know that. But, yeah, really cool. I guess this was a Loot Crate exclusive, so get them for $5, so I had to grab them. And then another Transformer I was looking for a while, Mind Wipe. Yeah, I lost. There's a little handle that goes on there, and I was trying to put it into his hand, and it popped out and went into the abyss. That is my workshop, so maybe I'll find it one day, but once again, I'm trying to do all the animal Decepticons, so this is the Titans Return version. I know they re-released them in the retro Walmart Headmasters wave, but as you saw, Walmart is empty, always, so good luck getting them. And he had them for a good price, so he was like way up top. I barely noticed him, but kind of funky, but cool character, cool design. And then, to go with the other Cenobite, he had CD. Not one of my favorites. Once again, old school NECA. I assume 2003 as well. Let's see if it'll focus in there. Yeah, 2003. Jesus. Once again, another line I saw all the time for, you know, 10 or 12 bucks or whatever what stuff used to cost back then. And I had Pinhead, but he was kind of crappy and broke. And now I have the Ultimate Pinhead. And I originally was just going to try to get the 4 from the first film. But once again, he was just kind of hanging out on a shelf in the back, and his head was poking out, and get him for a good price, so I grabbed him. His chains are kind of wonky. I gotta look up some reference pictures and fix them. I think they go down like this, and then you gotta do something with this little guy here. But he does come with a little CD, because you can throw it. Oh, I just realized this is broken here. That's kind of stinks. Of course, the circle, which is hard to make nice and spherical, but once again, he was 10 bucks, so I can live with that. He got a little bit of battle damage in him. Oh, and he's missing he comes with a CD he can hold. He's missing that, but I think I could just probably use a washer. Find a washer that's to scale to size, and maybe give it a little bit of blue and pink paint on it just to make it look like a CD, but not a huge deal. Not going to complain for that price. Another guy I was looking for a while, War for Cybertron Siege Cliff Jumper. This guy shot up in price pretty dramatically. And once again, he hit him for a great price, so I picked him up. He's really cool. I'm not going to transform him because this really isn't like a review or anything, but in his vehicle mode, these little guys here can go onto his front tires and make his little skis like he had in Sled Skis. I don't know. From a certain episode. I don't really remember the episode specifically, but I know that's a thing, so yeah, that's what I got at Wax Packs. And the reason I went to Wax Pack, friend of a friend had found the Ultimate Foot Soldier, and he lives about an hour from me. He was like, "Hey, I got this Foot Soldier, interested?" I'm like, "Oh, definitely." And he said he was going to go to this toy shop, and I wanted to meet him there, so that's why I went there, and now I will be going back. But Ultimate Foot Soldier. This is with his cyborg head. I believe he got very smart and tried to take over Shredder's crew. That's why he has the yellow foot. Yeah, tons of accessories. I'll pan to those in a second here. But, yeah, he's really cool. If you can find him, definitely worth it. Well, worth it for $30. I don't know if I'd pay more than that. And then, the jerk who I mentioned earlier, Teneme, just wanted the Optimus from this 2-pack. This is Shattered Glass Ratchet. And since War for Cybertron Ratchet goes for ridiculous amounts of money, figured I'd throw him a couple bucks, and I will customize this guy into normal Ratchet. Although this version is really freaking cool. I love the teal. But I need a classic Ratchet on the shelf, so. And then I will also be doing a custom of the Decius. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, Decius clone, which is essentially a black and silver Ironhide. So I'll have a War for Cybertron Ironhide and Ratchet on the shelf, which both of those guys go for ridiculous amounts of money, which I'm not paying $100 for a $20 figure or $30 figure. Oh, these are deluxes, $20. So yeah. And then I'll move these. And those are all the Foot's accessories. Sneak peek of a little project in the back. But yeah, didn't find a goddamn thing at Target or Walmart the 6 or 4 times that I went in this video. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this new series I'll be doing. I figure I go out looking for stuff quite often, and might as well document it when I can. You know, I really don't like walking around with my cell phone and stuff, but glasses with cameras in it. That's the package. In case you were wondering, I don't keep packaging, but this packaging is really cool, so I will keep it. Oh, and that Poopy Pants Man, Teneme, was also kind enough to give me the lenticular background from the Diamond Select Ghostbusters. I guess he didn't want the Dio pieces, so he sold those, but kept 2 of these and gave me 1. Pretty cool. Thanks, dickhead. Yeah, if you enjoyed, do the YouTube thing. Start up a Patreon. If you like throwing a couple bucks away a month, much appreciated. It'll all go to the channel. Thanks. Have a fan-freaking-tastic day. Bye.